Hey YouTube, I'm back after a bit of a break. The title of this video kind of gives a spoiler that bullet journaling actually did help my mental health. But if it didn't, you won't be clicking on this link now, so thank you for joining me. If you're new to bullet journaling, what is it and why does it fill our Pinterest pages? Basically, bullet journaling is a technique, phrase developed by Ryder Carroll. It's a way of logging to-do lists, tasks, events, all into one journal, and its use of bullets as a way of logging and summarising information. Now, let me give you a bit of a backstory into why I decided to do bullet journaling to try and improve myself. I don't know if I'm alone here, but when bad things happen, I kind of go on a bit of a downward spiral, a bit of self-pity and despair. Really embarrassing to admit that this actually happens, but if this video helps people like it's helped me, then it's all worthwhile. I know I'm lucky. I've got a decent support network around me, and I've got little who I can chat to. Last year I started logging videos to lose 20 kilograms in 20 weeks. Everything was going well. I was slightly behind the curve, but I was still optimistic nevertheless. I broke my hand. I did do a video on this at the time. I continued to train with this broken hand, which limited what I could do. I then got food poisoning to the stage where no food was staying in me at all, and the only food I could keep down was junk food. And as soon as the floodgates opened, all I stayed on was junk food. And it was Christmas, and it was cold, and the weather was miserable, and I just felt like everything had gone to, I really needed a way to get myself back on track. Wasn't liking where I wasn't liking what I was doing to myself. I didn't feel as good about myself as I'd done a couple of months prior. Previously, I had turned to the book called This Book Will Make You Stronger, which is about journaling, but the techniques they put in place just weren't for me. When you got to the stage where you had to write a rap about your troubles and woes, I'm no rapper, I'm barely a poet. So that just got thrown out of the window for me. It was actually Little who suggested bullet journaling to me. I went away, did some research from watching videos from Bullet Journal, Men Who Bullet, and looking on Pinterest. To be fair, the actual Pinterest one almost scared me off of all the different fancy graphics, but mine is just a very, very simple way of doing things.
Simples!
If you're still watching the video, and you're thinking, God, cut to the chase of what did you actually do to use journaling to help your mental health, thank you for sticking with me. I'm not going to tell you how to set up a bullet journal or the basics of it. There are channels out there which can do it far better than I can. I'm just going to basically cut through to what have I done and how has it helped me. Let's go down. At the start of every good bullet journal, you need to have a bit of a key to show what everything is. So I've got my bullets, which are my tasks to do. I've got my move forward, got my move back to my future log. Unfortunately, I forgot to create a future log in this mock one. Circles as an event, an exclamation mark is important. I've got my cross as a complete, so I can cross out my tasks. I can move my tasks forwards and backwards. And all I've done is add a plus sign, which is lovelily done here, for negative thinking. I've got my index. As with every journal, make sure you number your pages, because as you can imagine, once you get quite far into one of these, it's going to be hard to lose the information. If you want to go back and check on it, find it, make sure it's all in your index and numbered. I set myself out a bit of a daily planner, so I have a couple of tasks that I like to do every single day. If I do it, I colour it in green. If I don't, I colour it in red. I've also added mood on the right, so I reflect at the end of the day, and nice and simple. Green if I'm in a good mood, red if I'm in a downwards negative mood, or blue if I just feel sad. And then what I will generally do, as a previous one that I've done, however, I will create a new one. So my writing is terrible, so please do not judge me on my writing. It looks like a 4-year-old's written it with their foot. Nice and simple. Put tasks on for what I have to do today. Check tyre pressure before we go away. I've got to get the dates for the residential. But the reason why I put my plus is as something negative has happened to me, I will put it in here. So what is that negative thought? What's it doing to me? I literally write it down at that moment. First thing, feel nervous about filming this video. And then I will just carry on with my day. But what that's led to believe, it's almost like the problem shared is a problem halved. And we'll go back at the end of the day, look at it. Is that still on my mind? Do I need to go further? If I do, I will write a further paragraph about it. But what I've found is by just getting it out of my head and onto paper, that has actually left my head silent. It's amazing, something so simple as just writing down a feeling as the day goes on helps to just clear your head. Carry on about it, it's written there, you don't have to have it on your mind and worry about it all the time. It's done. If you want to carry on, then you can look at the end of the day and find out how it's still bothering you. But I guarantee 9 times out of 10, it won't be there. This is something I'm going to be doing every day moving forward. I'm going to continue to be bullet journaling, not only for my mental health, but it's also made me more organised. I'm terrible for forgetting stuff and never getting things done. Now with my tasks and events, it's all there. It's in front of me, and I just jot it down, write it, keep it open on my desk, keep it open where I'm going, and then go back. It's so easy. I don't know why I didn't try this sooner. But that's my first step of my mental health. So next I am going to try meditating. I'm going to get my butt up earlier in the morning, try meditating, give that a go on my quest for 2023 to make a better me. But as always, if you're still here, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.